Today on Commonly Good MTG, we're playing like a Banty mid-range deck that has a lot of lifelinkers into it. There's so much about this deck, I can't even describe it in the brief seconds before we get to the intro. So if you are interested in what you see here, stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, 80% entertainment by volume, Dr. Yukon Suckett. Yes, thank you. Filmed before our live studio audience. Thank you so much, Yukon Suckett. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, posted by Elrond 100. He called it Lifelinkers. At first, I thought this was just a big deck full of Lifelinkers. Like, that would be it. And I thought, let's just play it. There's a lot of, it was Bant, a bunch of colors. Let's just see what happens. Turns out, it was really good. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to talk a little bit about the cards that are in this deck. I'm going to talk about how the deck should probably work. And then we'll go out and we will crush some hopes and dreams. All right, so what do we got here today? Let's start from the back end here. Well, we got lots of dual and tri lands. So that's because we're playing with a 3-color deck, trying to make it so we have access to the mana we need when we need it. This pins down non-land permanents and makes one of your lands have twice as much mana. Reservoir Kraken is a 6/6 and trample and ward. When it tries to attack, they can, well, I guess when anybody attacks, they can, or when at the beginning of combat, they can choose to tap it, and you get a 1/1 blue unblockable fish instead. All right. I can steal somebody's dude if I can sacrifice something, like a fish. And then I also get a Popo counter on it. It gets +1/+1. So I can steal something from somebody, which sounds great. What does Shanna do here? Lifelink, and if the amount of life I gain this turn, if I can pay for a certain amount or whatever, then I can draw cards. Kellen the Kid, flying lifelink 3/3. I can't, what's it? Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, I may cast a permanent spell with equal or less mana value from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you don't, you may put a land into the battle from your hand into the battlefield directly. Okay, great. This guy allows once in each turn, you may cast an aura equipment from your graveyard, flying trample lifelink. This guy exiles a creature from the battlefield, and then you can equip it onto something, which makes it into the creature you just exiled. This is fantastic. This dude, Vigilance, and when he comes out, you investigate. You can sacrifice a clue. You could draw cards and gain X life equal to the amount of mana you pump into it. This one puts out angel babies if you happen to take gain 5 life this turn. And we got a life link, so this shouldn't be too hard. This one says if you got equipped it on a creature, you cannot lose the game and your opponent cannot win. So suck it, your opponent. You don't have a lot to keep your creatures alive, but still, if it works out, fantastic, right? Gold-Forged Thopteryx, flying lifelink 1/3. Each legendary has ward 2. Dennick is a legendary lifelink, and if he dies, then you can put him back out as a flying 3/2. Eaten by Piranhas turns any creature with no ability, has no more abilities, as a skeleton and is a 1/1. Planar Disruption makes it so that artifact creature or planeswalker can't attack, can't block, and cannot have any activated abilities. This guy is either a 2/3 or a 4/5, depending on how you play it. If you play him as 4/5, he's got lifelink and flying. He's a flying 2/3 otherwise. And Audacity, creature gets +2/+0, and trample. If this card goes in the graveyard, you draw a card. All right, so what are we doing? We're getting our creatures out. We're going to be gaining a lot of life. And we're going to be attacking. We'll try to pin people down by turning their dudes into skeletons with our piranhas, or planar disrupting it, or buried in the garden, or grabbing them, making our own, or just coming out the whole bunch of unblockable 1/1s if need be. Yeah, and flying guys too. So we're going to have the time to do what we need. We got the control to hopefully do what we also need to do. Let's see if we can make that happen. All right, so before we go out and do our damage, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black King Toxrel, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, we're playing against Minded. These cards are fun, super fun, as a matter of fact. I don't like the fact that I have to sacrifice a creature to do this, but it does make it a lot cheaper. Let's get this guy out. I can use him for the Grafted Identity. Is that an equipment? That's crazy. All right, 2 guys. If I can slip this guy onto the other guy as an equipment, it keeps him from getting killed. Nevermore. Ah, he's down to 13. And he's just got a... Whatever was it called before? He's got one of those... legitimate business person. Nope. In fact, he's a skeleton who's been eaten by piranhas. And he's got another. I can still... What does this thing do? Whenever one of the tokens on your battlefield under your opponent's control, for each of them create a tap token. Alright, whatever. I'm not doing it. This guy kind of does it. Let's see what happens with that and the fish. You got a fish? Good for you. He's down to 8. And we got unblockable fish. I could turn a fish into somebody cool. He's only got 1 mana left. I don't think this is going to go very far. What do we got flying anyway? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a good one for him. What are you going to grab, though? It's toward 2, right? So you can't touch him. It looks like you're going to rope yourself, bud. You don't have it. And we win. There we go. Winner, winner. Victory dinner. Then against Dr. McCrazy. You better use of capitalization there, Mr. McCrazy. 2 mana. All right, let's turn off the bat. They're a bunch of squeaky flying mice. Not a big fan of that. Got a guy out. Guy looks like he's going to try to play, I don't know, I'm guessing like enchantment stuff, but... Alright, there's 2 points, and here's a 3-pointer right there. Oh, when's this guy going to pull, man? Oh, some nice brass knuckles. Do you play Angels? Is that the deal? Alright, so we can eat somebody like by piranhas, even an architect, if that's what we choose to do. That's even better. Okay, good one. Alright, good. What just happened there? Alright, well, good. I thought that I wouldn't be able to get through the shield. Apparently that is not a thing that to worry about. It's down to 8. We're popping out 5 a turn. Lifelink, all right. We can grab another one. Do I care to? He's just going to keep making more lifelinkers at this point. Vigilance. Alright, we still got 2 mana. Let's pop out this guy with Plot. This thing exiles, doesn't it? Not only protects against destruction, so I could go after Sanctuary Warden. Let's put Vigilance on this one. There we go. I want to kill your Steel Seraph? You can block. I'll tell you what, let's throw this guy out. And I'll prepare for the next turn. Ooh, Sarah Paragon was horrible for us. You're going to come at me, really? Oh, because you want to cast it again. That's why. Welcome back, everybody. All right, it's down to 2. We still got a 5-6 out. Yeah, 6-5. That's not great. How are we going to smoke that guy? What we got to do is just, he's going to come with life gain. He wants to get back up to 4. All right, let's eat some piranhas here. And in we go. All right, there we go. We got the win. There's no way you can do it. You can block one guy and that's it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There we come. Walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're somebody else's angels. That's why we're flying around. All right, apparently we're just going to rope it. And we win. Victory! All right, we're playing against the Hermit. Tiny Bones. 2 mana. 3 mana for that. Keep. Wouldn't mind pulling a 3rd mana. Nice. Let's get this guy out. We don't really have any creatures. I'd really like to keep it. Do I have to get rid of this thing? Activated abilities cannot be activated. What's buried in the garden do? Tall non-land permanent. Let's go and bury some non-land permanent. I gotta wait till next turn to do that. All right, let's just go and attack. We'll keep our guy in the hand. Wait till next turn before we can grab that filigree. He can blow right now if he wants to. He's looking to come after that. Cost 2. That's a good non-land permanent to go after. If you blow a board now, I just know what I'm going to do otherwise. Blow it. Blow it. My turn, huh? Target land, this one right there. All right, there you go. I know you felt really angry about that last situation. That permanent was a 4, man. Let's see if this guy can live. Hopefully they won't shoot it. Can't play it, can I? Alright, whatever. Let's see what happens. Does that really work? Why does that work? I thought I only had 2 mana. Oh, that was bad. Well, there's a guy. Oh, is it this doing something for me here? No, I have no idea how I'm able to play things for so cheap. Oh, it's right. Double lands. That's right. Double mana from that. There we go. There we go. Put it right back where it belongs. Alright, down to 11. We have the ability to get rid of like 4 guys. I mean, we'll see what this guy does. I mean, I can't do anything about it. Look who's back, everyone. What you have to do is you have to tap it. All right, we got a man land out. Let's just go ahead and Piranha that guy. All in, let's go. 3 points down. All right, 2 more turns. Now we gotta wait around for we can start using our man lands. That'll be all right. Spooky skeleton. Let's just go at it. You can play a defender here because you don't have any other options. All right, here comes the block. And let's Animus ourselves into a plot. He's got another one. Alright, he's only good for one turn that way. That guy's so small, I can't really do anything to it because I can't make it any less than what it really is. Alright, so he's just hoping to draw cards every turn. Alright. I mean, you got 1 billion mana. And good game. Boom, boom! Goes the room. And we're playing against Space Cowboy. People call me a Space Cowboy. Some people call me the gangster of love. Specifically, your mama. Yep. Alright, nothing till 3. It's kind of the order in which I want to put things out. Quit looking at me. It's creepy. Blink your eyes or something. Thank you. Alright, Mono Red Aggro. We may have 0 chance here. We're going a little bit too slow. We could steal a guy. Nothing to do for 2. Might as well put out the slowest we got. I mean, I can put these guys out. I have to put them out, otherwise we're going to be slow. I think he can have the best he's going to have is that one dragon dude. Let's assimilate. Alright, taking the hits. Resplendent Angel will be nice. Hopefully he just won't shoot her out of the air. Nobody with the big butt to put Cloudsteel Kirin on. Start getting our life gain going. If you're trying to trick me that it means you can't shoot for 3. So I think we're in a good position here. He's also not putting anything out. Buried in the garden might be a great way of finishing the hemorrhaging at the moment. I just figured I should wait till something bigger than that. Yeah, there's that 1 point of damage you were hoping to lay down. So you had it. What was your problem there, man? I guess you don't want to waste it, huh? Okay, everything's slow, so it doesn't matter. Let's put out lifelink. No, let's cancel. We're fine. I mean, I guess it would have been haste. I could have attacked with it, except for I wouldn't gotten lifelink out of the deal. At this point, I kind of have to block. All right, I don't have that much lifelink going on here, do I? Ugh. Let's see what the Kraken can do for us. Alright, if he's got the ability to shoot me, he'll have it. Nope, he just has a land. You want to give me a fish? You don't know what to do. This would be actually interesting. Let's do this. Oh, I need 5 for it, don't I? Eating prime piranhas? I don't care. Let's put out this guy then. I really need to get the Cloudsteel Kirin going. That's what I need to do. Okay, don't shoot me in the face. Okay, good. And we can do whatever we want to now. No problems. Can't block a fish. I can't be killed. I'm not sure if you know it yet. You think, oh, I just won. Look at that. I'm 0 and I'm still alive. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, ha, ha, ha. There we go. Ah, that was a funny effect there. I got 0, man. I got 0. All right, there we go. I don't know. You didn't pee your pants. I could say good for that, man. Good for you. You sit there and you took it. Congratulations, Space Cowboy. You're a gentleman and a heck of a nice guy. All right, we are playing against Harley Bignarly. All right, we got a guy out. He's pretty awesome. I say that guy's not playing anything. He's playing white, so therefore they have removal of some amount. Let's trample our boy up. All in. Jumping's not going to help. You might as well just let him through. And here's dude number 2. He doesn't have anything in the graveyard yet, but he can start sliding things in. All right, if we get out the Resplendent Angel next turn at the rate we're going, we're going to be able to put out a bunch of angels. So let's just do that. All right, you can kill one of my guys. I don't really care. You have to lose all your guys to do it. And he's going for it. And there's a baby. How much does she cost? 6, and I've got 5. Not enough life gain to get me another baby. I just need another mana, though. There's a couple little guys. A couple more little guys. Piranhas aren't going to help. Alright, so next turn we can turn the Resplendent Angel into Super Stud. You want to come after me, brah? I got 32 life. You could do 5. None of them are what you think they are. Wonder to activate. Form of something awesome. There we go. And then another baby hits the battlefield. Yeah, he doesn't have it. Otherwise, he would have put out something awesome on that turn. He doesn't have anything at this point. We are going to win! Winner, winner, victory dinner. Winner, winner, victory dinner. All right. He's just facing down the inevitable at this point. You know what? Let's feed Cubert some Energon cubes. There is no future for you. There's only death. There we go. Victory! All right, here we are with Life Linkers. Yeah, that was a much better deck than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just a whole bunch of dudes with lifelink just jammed together. And I was just like, yeah, there you go. Let's just see how well they do. Turns out there was a lot more to it. The deck was actually cool. There was actually some tricks you can play. It had a certain amount of control. You had a bunch of flying. And the lifelink helped to provide you with the time you needed to make your stuff come together. Altogether, it was a great deck. I really, really enjoyed it. All right, so let's see. Who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? You know who I think I felt like it was? I kind of feel like it was Assimilation Aegis. It was the most valuable player. I just really liked what that did. I like the fact that you got rid of a guy and then you got to put it on your guy and become that guy. Like, I would have loved to have stolen a Shouldered that way. And the fact that it can't really be killed unless they destroy the artifact and you get some other little dude out again and you could just go ahead and put it back on. You got that guy back again. Oh my God, Assimilation Aegis was really good. Was it really the MVP of the deck though? I can't even tell you what these legendaries did. They were all right, whatever they were. I didn't care. Grafted Identity, of course, I think that's a fantastic card. Cloudsteel Kirin, I mean, I just was playing a really conservative this one. I'm going to give it to Assimilation Aegis. That's, of all the cards in there, that was the one I was the most looking forward to. I thought it was relatively cheap. I thought it had so much value. Even the equip cost was so cheap. I really appreciated it. All right, so there you go. Aegis, you are the MVP. Congratulations. All right, let's talk about competitiveness. I ended up getting a 63% competitiveness or win rate. So that makes this into a competitive deck. Good job. Lifelinkers. Was this deck fun? Way more than I expected it to be. I knew with Lifelink that we would put some guys out. They would get me some life. I would last long enough. Maybe I'd be able to win just because I could survive. No, this deck had a lot of good stuff to it. The only thing I didn't like is there's a lot of threes, and there's sometimes that's all I had in my opening hands. And you need to put something out the first 2 rounds because their lands are a little slow, and you need to be able to get things out by turn 2 at least. Gold-Forged Thopteryx was a fantastic blocker early on if you needed to. Planar Disruption was great. Dust Animus was perfect. So yeah, you really needed to get to those 2s. There's a lot of 2s. There's no reason you can't get them. Maybe you want to milligan a couple times just till you get it. It's very important for this deck. But other than that, yeah, it was a fun deck. It had a lot of good control without being a control deck. So I thumbs up it as far as fun is concerned. Was it interesting? Yeah, totally it was interesting. It was never seen this kind of a deck played before. It was Bant. I mean, it's not that I haven't seen Bant before, but I haven't seen a Bant version of this before. Lots of good life gain, which gives you the type you want. Like I said, lifelink, flying. These guys down here, I still don't even know what they really did. It didn't really matter to me. So, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. They weren't too expensive. Everything was great. Having to get 3 mana was sometimes a little rough. I kind of felt like this was bad. We got human. It might have been worth it just to throw the typo cards in there to allow you to play humans. So that way you could play your guys better without it. We got a lot of humans in there, and I think this would do okay. The angels and the other stuff, whatever. We could pay for them otherwise. All right, so let's add that together. Was this deck competitive? Yes. Was it fun? Yes. Was it interesting? Absolutely. Which makes it into an A+ deck. A+. And as by federal law requires me to say, this deck is so choice. I would highly recommend you pick one up, should you have the means. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.